What's up, everyone? Aaron Nagler here, PackersNews.com. I'm here with Tom Silverstein of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, looking at the inside linebacker spot right before the draft. Tom, this is a position the Packers have not exactly given a lot of attention to, either through the draft or free agency through Ted Thompson's time. Do you get any kind of sense that perhaps Gutekunst will look at the position differently?
Well, I think at some point they have to consider it, especially since they lost Joe Thomas in the offseason. He's kind of a guy who's been a third down nickel or dime type linebacker for them. Blake Martinez will definitely be in the mix, will likely be a starter. Jake Ryan, they've kept him so far. I've been a little bit surprised. I thought maybe they would have thought his cap number was a little high, but so far, he's in their plans. I think at some point they will address it. Now, will they address it in the first round by more than likely having to move up? It's very unlikely that Roquan Smith and Tremaine Edmonds would be available. There's a shot one of them might be, but how much? I guess the big question is it worth it to move up for an inside linebacker?
Right. I mean, we do know about the position being devalued somewhat throughout the NFL, but you look around the teams that have the good ones, they've generally gotten them in the first round. You mentioned Edmonds. We know they had him in for a pre-draft visit. Do you think that's smokescreen? Is that genuine interest? How do you read that?
Well, if I were going to select which of the two they'd be willing to trade up for, I think it would be Edmonds because of the variables. He can play multiple positions,
right?
And he can move to the edge if you want him. As I said in a story today, one of the general managers said, just leave him in the middle. He's Brian Urlacher, and he can take away a huge part of the middle just by dropping back into coverage. Got a huge wingspan. He's 6'5". He can run. He's 19 years old.
I was going to say, and he's young too. You're going to get him.
That's not a smokescreen.
Right.
That's a guy they really would be interested in.
Well, there you go. All the latest on the inside linebacker spot from Tom Silverstein. Make sure you're checking his stuff at PackersNews.com. For Tom, I'm Aaron. We'll talk to you soon.